Well, hello and welcome to the Integrative Health Convention 2018 online interview. Today we're going to find out more about Deepa Apte and Ayurveda. The Integrative Health Convention is an annual convention in London featuring many leaders in their fields of complementary and conventional therapies to help people get better through various healing practices. It's an opportunity for doctors, therapists to meet, share, learn from, and connect with each other. We believe that true health is holistic and that people get better in more than just one way. We believe we have all so much to learn from each other and that the Integrative Health Convention provides a stage for this for therapists, for doctors, and the public. There are a limited number of tickets available, unfortunately, which can be purchased at integrativehealthconvention.co.uk, and I'll put a link below. This series of online interviews will help you get to know our speakers who are leaders in their different fields of health, healing and therapy or medicine, and maybe help you decide which talk to attend out of the 36 talks to choose from over 2 days at the Integrative Health Convention 2018. It's probably one of the only places where you can learn so many different subjects all in the same place at the same time by leaders in their fields, and these are usually people who have their own schools of therapy, who have so much experience with what they do. So I'm your host, Dr. Wong, and I've been a GP for the last 12 years in Devon. I am co-founder of Neurolinguistic Healthcare Limited, the organisers of the Integrative Health Convention. Neurolinguistic Healthcare provides courses in advanced communication skills and therapeutic techniques, as well as training in hypnosis for healthcare providers. Today I'm speaking to one of our excellent speakers who's coming to the 2018 Integrative Health Convention 2018 at the Park Plaza Victoria in London to share with you what she knows and to tell us a bit about who she is and what she does and what to expect from her talk at the convention. So this is Dr. Deepa Apte, who is an Ayurvedic medicine practitioner and also a medical doctor, and as well as a yoga teacher. She runs courses at Ayurveda Pura Academy.co.uk, which helps people and therapists learn to be Ayurvedic practitioners.
Of Ayurvedic. As you've just mentioned, I'm a medical doctor, an Ayurvedic practitioner, and a yoga teacher.
Thank you for joining me.
I am originally from
Shall we
India,
begin
and that is where
by
most of my qualifications
letting the
have
little
been.
audience know a
And what
little bit
I
more
do
about
over
yourself?
here is I run a company in terms of Ayurvedic academy, courses, studies, and so on. And from that point of view, my aim is to get this whole science of Ayurveda into the more Western or modern lifestyle. And of course, one of the ways that I do that is through running an Ayurvedic health spa or a center in London. I or my company also helps manufacture certain Ayurvedic products, including oils or herbs and so on. And the last most important thing is the Ayurveda Pura Academy, as you just mentioned, which helps people to train or study to become Ayurvedic practitioners, yoga teachers, or Ayurvedic therapists. So this is what I do in general, and I must say I absolutely love what I do.
That's great. For the audience, can you tell everyone what Ayurveda is and what it involves?
Yeah. The word Ayurveda itself is divided into two words. Ayu meaning life,
That's great.
and Veda meaning science.
For the audience,
And
can
hence,
you
when
tell
put together, it
everyone
means
what
science of
Ayurveda
life.
is
So, in
and what it
principle,
involves?
anything and everything that we experience in life, be it both positive or negative, can be attributed towards this whole science of Ayurveda. But the most basic principle in Ayurveda, of course, because it's the ancient holistic system from India, the way we look at it is that it is a holistic science, and we literally include anything and everything that is happening around us within our lives, and we believe that whatever that we are nothing but a reflection of what's going on around us. And the most important principle, once again, is to do with different body types or constitutions. And one main thing is to find out what a person's individual body type or constitution is. And once we find that out, then according to that, then we apply the 5 approaches of Ayurveda, and that is foods, herbs, massages, yoga, and everyday routine. So even when you look into these 5 approaches, you will see that it is a very holistic science or principle whereby we don't exclude anything. We literally include anything and everything that is happening around us or within us. And of course, through that, then the aim is to bring back balance into our life And one of the most important aims of Ayurveda is anti-aging. But of course, when we say anti-aging, it's just not about looking younger from the outside, but also feeling healthier and younger from the inside. And through that, it means it's all about living a long, healthy, happy, and balanced life. So that is what, Ayurveda is.
Ayurveda and
Having
the
practiced over here
we're
in
having
England for almost
both
15,
the
16 years,
convention,
and of
which
course
is
having
great.
that background in medical
Because
science, I
there's
have
a lot
seen
of
that just the way medical
traditional
science
Chinese
is
medicine,
quite
but
scientific,
Ayurveda is
and
really
so is
seeing
the
the
Ayurvedic
therapy
principle.
now, isn't it?
And through my courses and the courses or the academy that I run, I have had quite a few medical doctors, including consultants, anesthetists, attending the courses, because again, they are looking to integrate this holistic science either into their own life or helping out their clients or family and friends. So yes, there is a big kind of, if you want to call it, one can very well integrate, modern medicine with such Ayurvedic or holistic principles to bring back that balance or that pure health within us.
Good, truly integrated health. So Deepa, what brings some interested in their field? So, in healing, medicine, and Ayurveda. Can you tell me how you got interested
Truly
in
integrated health.
the story behind how you
So Deepa,
Yes, of course.
what brings some
I'm quite fortunate
interested
because
in
I
their
come from
field?
India. I
So
actually come
health in
from a
healing,
very Ayurvedic
medicine
background.
in
So I
Ayurveda.
kind of grew up
Can
in
you
an
tell me how you got
environment
interested
where
in the
Ayurveda was
story
practiced quite a
behind
lot.
how you
Not my
started
own
doing what you
parents,
do
but
now?
my uncles, aunts, and my extended family. So that is how I was born and brought up in a more Ayurvedic environment, and I was introduced to the science. But then as I was growing up, I ended up first studying medicine. But then even though I was studying general medicine, my interest was still more in holistic sciences, and hence I ended up studying Ayurveda and yoga again. And there was a time when I used to combine all the three systems in my practice. But then now, ever since I've moved to England for almost 15, 16 years, I focus more on Ayurveda and yoga. So I was actually introduced to this science from a very early age. So it became a part of my life and tradition. So even when I talk about Ayurveda nowadays, it's not from a point of view that getting adapted to it, but literally having been grown in that environment.
That's so important. So in our convention with the Pathfinder, we're going to talk a bit more about letting us know about Ayurveda. Tell us a
That's
bit more
so
about
important.
what the audience will get.
So in our convention with the Pathfinder,
Yes.
we're going to talk
Of course,
bit
my
more
aim
about
through this particular talk is
letting us know
once
about
again
Ayurveda.
introducing
Tell us a
Ayurveda
little bit
as a
more
very
about
basic science to everyone.
what the
Because on
audience
one
will
hand,
get
I
out
do
of
know that a lot of people have heard about Ayurveda, but not many people might know the basic principles of what it really is. And hence, through this talk, for me, it's all about going back to basics and letting people know what really Ayurveda is, or even something as simple as how to find out a person's body type or constitution, because that forms the basis of this great science. But more importantly, also making the audience understand how to integrate the science of Ayurveda into their everyday life. Because one particular misconception that I have seen that a lot of people come along with is that if they have to follow Ayurveda, they have to completely change their whole lifestyle. And this is something even Ayurveda doesn't talk about. It says it's all about integrating small bits and pieces in your everyday life so that you're still living your normal everyday life, but it's all about enhancing the quality or standards of your life through including Ayurveda or introducing the science into your life. So this is one thing that I will be talking about. But most importantly, also making people understand how we can actually integrate this particular holistic science with all the other sciences. One thing I also tell people is that if you have to follow Ayurveda, it's not that you have to stop everything else. It's all about, seeing how Ayurveda can be complementary with other sciences, holistic practices, and principles. So this will be the main theme of the talk for the convention.
Thank you. So having thought about the integrated the audience was made up of doctors, therapists, and the public, where do your practice with integrated health or some sort of holistic health?
Thank you.
Now,
So
of
having
course, I
thought
do
about the
understand
integrative
that, you know, the
health
convention
approach,
will have a lot
audience
of
will be
medical
made up of
practitioners,
doctors,
a lot of
therapists,
people
and
coming
public.
from a scientific
Where do you
background.
see
And
your
to be
particular
honest, I'm
practice
quite
fitting
excited
in with
about it because
integrative
that is
health
what my
or some
background is. And this
holistic
is
health?
one thing I would like to show to people, that we can integrate the two different sides, because that is what I have done in my practice or in my life. And when I look into Ayurveda, there are a lot of things that are very medical and very scientific coming from a medical background. That is what I have seen. To give you a very simple example, and of course this is more for the medical practitioners, that the way we in modern medicine describe the whole pathology of a disease, or the way inflammation kind of takes place in the body, this was something that was explained in Ayurveda like thousands of years ago. But it's all about understanding, how to put it together and how both can be combined. Or even going through even simple things like foods or everyday herbs or spices that we use. In Ayurveda, we believe that Ayurveda begins from your kitchen. That means all your foods can be converted into therapeutic substances, medicinal substances. So this is something that, a lot of medical practitioners may be interested in. Of course, everyone knows the great kind of benefits of turmeric, but how to bring that back down to an individual at home, and how one can use that in terms of getting rid of any inflammation or heat or any kind of swellings in the body. So this is how I believe medical practitioners would find Ayurveda quite helpful in their own practices, or even for their own knowledge.
Well, I don't think it's just medical.
It's
like
for
anyone
everyone
could.
else.
So I'm asking one particular extra question.
Well, I
As
don't think
a
it's just medical.
therapy teacher,
It's like anyone
with
could.
years of experience, what do you think in particular
Sounds
what you
very
do?
good.
So I'm looking for something
So
personal.
I'm asking one
Yes.
particular extra question.
As I said,
So
even
as a
for myself,
therapist,
it's all about
teacher,
going back to
doctor with
basics.
years of experience,
And in
what do you think
Ayurveda,
in
we
particular
have this
is the key
particular
in
concept of
what
what
you
is called
do?
as a digestive fire.
So I'm looking for
And that
something
is nothing
personal.
but our
What
own
you do that you think
digestive
makes the most
capacity,
difference.
which equates to the digestive enzymes. And in Ayurveda, there is a saying that just the way the earth revolves around the sun, our own lives revolve around our digestive fires. That means if we keep our digestive capacity strong, that means there won't be any kind of imbalance, illness, or disease in the body. And one of the easiest ways of doing that is every day in the morning when I wake up, I make sure that I have at least half a cup or a glass of warm or hot water, or even a herbal tea or something hot to drink. And this is something that is very, how can I say, widely followed in Ayurveda. So something as simple as hot water first thing in the morning, or even after every meal, having a cup of ginger lemon tea or herbal tea.
Thank you. Thank you all for taking the time to watch and listen to this interview. Thank you to the audience. Thank you, Deepa. Remember to get your tickets now early from our website by following the links below. We are the Integrative Health Convention in London on the 13th and 14th of October 2018. You can use the discount code podcast10, which will give you a 10% discount as a gift from us to you for sharing your time with us. When we see you in October in London, our speakers will be sharing so much more with you. Then you'll be able to meet myself, Deepa, and all our other amazing speakers. I truly wish I could attend every single one of these amazing talks by these amazing speakers. There are 36 to choose from, so many to attend. We wish to see you there. Thank you very much.